found another Florida beer in the fridge.
We did.
Funky Buddha Floridian wheat beer.
A Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen, yes. 5.2% alcohol. Just what we need to get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
So we can spend the day traveling tomorrow.
Ooh,
I got a
love
little,
that.
I'm in the Shamu Splash Zone over here.
Okay. Our fridge over here is like Mary Poppins. It's just countless beers.
Man, that is a master.
I mean, check out that pour.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian the Beer Snob.
Sorry, you gotta get a little bit more.
Notice this.
I'm trying to one up you.
The aroma coming off of this Hefeweizen
Okay.
is different than the aroma that came off the Pilsner.
This tastes a little more fresh.
You get that wheat. I mean,
Yeah,
that
this
wheat
is the
You
wheat
smell
beer, and this has got a wheat smell.
That's ice cold.
And
Well, take a sip and give me 3 words you use to describe it. Ready, go.
let me take a sip first. My first two would be probably smooth, light, and looks unfiltered.
Oh
so-
my gosh, you cheater.
What? What are you talking about? Those are the 3
Sure,
words I would
come on.
use to describe this beer. I would say it's smooth, light, and unfiltered. Are the 3 words I would use to describe this beer.
Well, I
Well,
gotta
that's
say
spot
that
on, but
this
I think
picture
you
on the
cheated.
can of the hammock strung between 2 palm trees, that's just like Johnny Cayman Islands where we go every year.
Yep.
You guys should go down there with
I
us
would love
this
to
year.
go.
If we can go, I got an extra week, we'll go.
Funky Buddha, I love the name.
Well, I will tell you a lesson though I learned in the Cayman Islands when I was with you. Don't fall asleep at dusk on the hammock.
Oh
And
yeah.
then
Wow, I
mosquitoes
haven't.
come out.
Oh,
Right by the
no.
water. Yeah, life lesson you learn.
For
Sorry, travel.
optimal taste
Oh,
and
that's what you
enlightenment, refer to date on the bottom.
Did you? That's okay for our audience. That's why I was just checking out the
I got
bottom of
the-
my can because
Mine
I
says
also.
friendship on
Mine
the
says friendship too, and I don't really see a date.
Yeah.
September.
Package September
something.
20.
Oh, nice.
So
And
not too long
friendship.
ago. Not too long ago.
Funky Buddha. I love the name.
Oakland
You know-
Park.
Floridian wheat beer. I couldn't think of a more perfect beer to end our Florida vacation.
Once again, see that hard pour head's gone. But
Mine's so.
every time
loud.
I see the name Buddha, now I think back to my Lucky Buddha beer. Have you ever tried one?
I don't know if
It's a
that's
Chinese beer, green bottle, but it's shaped like Buddha.
Ooh, no, I haven't. I've never drank a beer out of a Buddha-shaped bottle.
And it's funny because that's why I bought it. It sucked me right over to the shelf. Right? If there's an unusual beer can
Naturally.
bottle, I have to try it just because it's a cool can.
So
But like I say, from the reviews that I've seen on YouTube about it, most of them didn't like it. It's a green bottle beer. I don't like most green bottle beers, but
why
that
is
one,
that?
Changes the flavor.
they taste skunky, and some people like that.
Interesting.
Some people like that flavor, but I don't. But mine did not taste skunky. But I think it tasted so good because it was a Chinese beer. I went all the way to China and I reviewed it on the Great Wall of China.
Well, that's
It tasted
That's legendary.
fantastic.
That's
Well, when we
legendary.
were in Thailand, we were drinking the Changs, like
Chang.
water.
Chang
Those
was my
were in-
favorite.
Those were in a green bottle, so I don't know if
Yeah,
that
they
messes
were.
up your theory or
But you
not.
did have
but
limited selection, so it wasn't like we chose the Chang. Chang chose us.
it
Yeah,
did choose
Chang
us.
seemed to be the most popular. There was another one that I tried, but and you could buy one at this convenience store, and they charged you this amount, and you could go to the next business over and buy one. It was a different amount. So, but you know what?
Drastically different.
So back to the Funky Buddha. This is also a light, easy drinking, very much summertime.
But a completely different flavor profile
Completely.
than the Pilsner.
But similar, I would say, in category of,
Yeah, they look very similar. They're light yellow.
as far as characteristics, I would say similar category, but definitely different flavors.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting because they're both light, fresh.
And because my wife says that all beer tastes the same, nasty. Obviously, she doesn't know what
It
she's talking
definitely
about
does not.
because
This one I think is actually very good.
I really like how the can looks. I mean,
The can's beautiful.
this art and the colors going together just it made me want to buy it.
It's definitely a fun can.
Wow, I like this one a lot.
And it is a painted can, so you know they invested some money in it. It's not a sticker. A lot of your craft beers are stickers on plain old aluminum cans.
That they are.
That's nice. Where was this one from? This one was from
I was going to ask you.
Oakland Park, Florida.
Being a Floridian.
I have a buddy, Webb.
Oh wait, that's
He's
weird.
from-
Shout out, wait, what's his name? Webb?
Webb.
Shout out to
Hey
Webb.
Webb,
Hey Webb. Cheers to Webb.
Cheers to Webb.
He just sold his house in Oakland Park, and he's moving somewhere else that I can't remember just right now. But former resident of Oakland Park.
Well, hey, cheers to Oakland Park and cheers to you, Webb.
I think I was in Oakland Park today. Were we all in Oakland Park?
No, that was
Palmdale.
Oakland Park's up
just
by
kidding.
Orlando.
Never mind.
We were in Palmdale.
Close. Palmdale, California?
No.
Palmdale.
Palmdale, Florida.
I might have to upload the video on this channel, even though it's not a beer review. Old girl over here getting up close and personal with some alligators today.
That I
Very
feel
up close and
like
personal with
I
a very
think,
big
I think
alligator.
the audience might be interested in that.
I think it would be a nice video to put.
Where are you gonna put it? Where are you
Risky
gonna put it? Oh, she's gonna pop in now.
Then open. Open. All the way up. Open.
This is very brave. I didn't know what that was.
Hold. Hold. Open. Open. Open.
Better aim, Auntie.
Open.
She's not good at beer pong.
Open.
Ball don't lie. Hey!
Took like 2,000 years.
Gotta love magic. Gotta love magic.
It is real. Some people have asked, is this real or is this not real? This was very much real.
The only thing that I wish I would have done, because I wasn't thinking, I have other lenses for my camera. You know, that's I'm not a professional photographer, so I don't know what that lens is called, but I do have two others in my bag, and one's called wide angle and one's called telephoto or something. And it would have been nice. I think the telephoto one, that's like as far away I can zoom in better. Because I zoomed in as far as I could with that one, and it was still kind of,
Yeah.
you know, that's why I'm glad they took those pictures of
Yep.
you from the front, because from where we were standing, you know, I'm poor, I couldn't
Wait
afford
till
to
you
go.
see the one that
I couldn't
goes like
afford to
this.
go into Gators, but when they took her in, so she's on another piece of land. We're on some bridge over here, and it's like,
I think you should show
Her
them
back-
what I'm talking about.
yeah, right here.
Right here.
It's to us, but that's like a friggin' 14-foot alligator she's sitting next to, feeding right there. And
That's my new wife, newlywed wife. What do you call it?
That's right.
Yeah.
And we don't have life insurance at this point, so that no.
Well,
Yeah.
good thing I survived, but that was a little crazy today.
When you get old and you're telling your grandkids that you know we got married and then I went and stood next to this 14-foot alligator and fed it and everything, and
What was
they're
re-
gonna be like, Grandma, you
Yeah,
senile. What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah. Even
What
on
was
those meds
really
again.
crazy is I have a before photo, which I didn't really think about at the time, of Trey and I and his mom with our backs to where I would later walk and feed and meet an alligator, and the banks of the water are full of alligators.
Isn't it
There's
so crazy how that
many.
dude just walks over there and he's shooing these gators and
So-
they're like getting out
There's
of his
so
way?
many alligators,
the
which I think we'll show you right here.
Well, hey, and shout out to Gatorama for being awesome. And I think his name was Ben.
Ben, yeah.
Came out, and like he said, Ben came out with a stick, and those 30 alligators that were on the shore, he just poked them with the stick. Not poked them, he just kind of moved the stick near them, and they got in the water. And the ones that didn't get in the water
One in the
stayed
bushes
on.
behind.
Well, one went in the bushes behind the filming area, but a couple stayed on the shore. So you know, those are the troublemakers.
Yeah.
And then my wife walks out there, and the troublemakers are still on the shore. I'm like, shouldn't we get those guys out of here? Because they're obviously not listening. But they stayed there, and the stick kept them away, and she got out
I was
there.
waiting for the mayhem to break loose at any time.
I was too.
But it didn't, you know. Not that I could do anything about it. I mean,
Right.
it's-
My family is very concerned, and they also were not filming for insurance purposes.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
Yeah. Well, hey.
But this is the delicious beer.
This is good.
Yeah.
This Florida wedding.
Yep.
Florida
Then we did
wedding.
some new beer
Honeymoon.
reviews you've never seen before.
Yep.
We did,
Honeymoon at Gatorama.
yeah,
Honeymoon at
Again,
Gatorama.
thank you, Gatorama.
did a beer review where a Rubik's Cube got solved during the review. Did a review where we got this woman over here congregating with the alligators.
Nice.
And we did some other weird things that I can't think of, but they were all.
Yeah. It's been a great week and a great beer review week.
When I go on vacation,
And I
have
like
to
these
work.
beers.
I like having to work by reviewing beers
It's
when I'm
not
on
a bad
vacation
job,
because
you
it's
know?
something I can do.
This is not a bad job to have.
This is an easy
I wish it paid
one.
better or paid at all, but
That's
okay.
coming.
That's okay. If you do it because you love it, it's like you're getting paid already, right?
Well said.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a great beer. So it's like payment.
It is.
Look who's buying now.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
She's doing the wine sip for the camera if you couldn't hear that. She's doing the old, let me slurp it in so I can aerate it into my mouth.
So, does Funky Buddha Brewery have other types of beer besides the Floridian wheat beer?
This is my first Funky Buddha Brewery beer.
I'd be interested in digging a little
I'll
deeper
have to
into
see
this
because I'm
brewery.
going back to Georgia
Open the door.
tomorrow, so any of the ones in the fridge that didn't get drank, I'll have to go home, and if we didn't review them, I'll have
Yep.
to do them there. But I'll have to see if I can get Funky Buddha in Georgia.
I don't know if our
Good beer.
viewers saw our last review. I hope they did. We were drinking a Pilsner, now this is a Hefeweizen, and as amateur...
What'd you say?
Hefeweizen?
Sure.
How would you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's also
It's
an
my German
option.
side. I'm a little German. I got about, a little bit of German in me, so it just comes out naturally.
As an amateur beer snob, I would say that the flavors were similar to me. Light. So how would you describe the difference between the last light beer and this one? The Pilsner and the Hefeweizen.
Ooh. I would say that you taste the wheat. It's a wheat ale, and you get that. It's hard to describe. But
It's kind of like a roasted flavor, kind of like
Okay.
maybe like a.
That's a good way to put it.
Like the crust of a bread kind of
Yep.
flavor.
It's grainy,
Yeah.
but like not
Maybe
grainy
another-
like you think of like texture, like grainy, like it tastes like I'm eating wheat,
Yeah,
drinking wheat. I don't know,
but it's good.
but it's good.
This is very good. Very light.
Thank you for stopping by. All these filming locations. All these filming locations, and we didn't double up on any of them twice. They're all different angles. It's
They are.
great.
They are.
Great place. Definitely gotta. This has got to be the new thing. You just gotta go rent a house somewhere and
I
invite
can't wait for the
everybody
next location.
and
Yeah.
knock it out of the park.
Couldn't have worked out better. And hey, shout out to Brian Ager, Mr. Brian Ager, who's home. with
Brian
us.
Ager,
The
cheers.
Agers. Your lake house has been such a fantastic place for us to experience and a great
On
place to
June
review.
Lake.
Look it up on Vacasa.
Vacasa. Yep.
Lake,
Lake
Placid,
Placid.
Florida. It's on Vacasa. Great house.
And
Man.
then make sure you go to Publix and visit our girl Kathy at the register because she is phenomenal. Kathy, to you.
It was a friendly little town until that cop pulled that string and a stop sign came up today. But that's okay. Little towns need their money.
Someone got a ticket today.
They
Buzzing with
love
it.
out of state revenue. So let me go drown my sorrows here. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys next time.
Cheers.
Nice.
I need some balls.
You
Wait.
can do it.
Wait, what's this?
What's your tagline?